Hello everybody, my name is Stephen Franco. I will be showing you today a tutorial on Premiere Pro. This tutorial is very good for anybody who is new with the program and is trying to learn how to edit using Premiere Pro. So today I'm going to show you some basic stuff. I'm going to show you how to open Premiere. I'm going to show you how to set a scratch disk, and I'm also going to show you a tour of the windows which are used inside Premiere. I'm going to show you how to import media, how to organize media, and create sequences, settings, naming, all that good stuff you're going to learn today. And after creating the sequences, we're going to go into basic editing. After basic editing, we're going to go into our final thing, which is basic exporting. So I really hope you enjoy, and we're going to start this going on. So now I'm opening Premiere Pro. I'm just going to ask you to be a little bit patient with me because my computer is very slow. So just have a little patience with me until I get the program open. Okay, now that we're at the welcome window, we're going to go ahead and click on New Project. We're going to set the scratch disk. Click on Browse. I'm going to set it to my scratch disk. We're going to look for the folder I created. That's where all our media and our footage is going to be saved and located. So let's choose. Press OK. Yes. Then OK. Okay, now we are open. I just opened the whole program, and I'm going to show you a tour of every window. So we're going to start with the project window. The project window is where all our footage is downloaded. Everything you import is saved in the project window. So all the raw footage, everything you import, you're going to find it in this window. It's very important to be very organized. What I would do is I will create a new bin and try to organize all my paperwork, my projects. Now we're going to go into the source monitor. That's where you can preview all your raw footage, all your imported video and stuff like that. The program window allows you to preview anything in the sequence, any edits, anything you put together, you could see in the preview window. So it's very important. Now we go to the sequence window where you could put your project together. You insert all your video, all your footage, all your effects, all that good stuff goes inside here, and then you could preview it, like I said before, in the program window. So it's very important to get familiarized with all these windows. So now that you guys have a understanding of each window, I will now import using Command I, shortcut on the keyboard. I'm going to import some GoPro footage that I shot like last week ago. I did it for my niece. I'm going to show you some footage my niece dancing. So let's see how that goes. I'm going to import it right now. Okay, as you see, you can see it in here. It's in the project window. I'm going to create a bin. It's important to be organized and reorganize all your clips and put them in a bin. So you could type whatever you want in these bins or folders, however you want to call it. And that's how you organize yourself before you start your edit. I'm going to start a new sequence. So now you see I got two sequences on the timeline. So I could switch back and forth. And I could also rename them, which I'm going to show you right now. You could rename them as whatever you want. Doesn't really matter. Just want to show you that it's possible and, something you could do. Okay, now that I show you this, I'm going to preview what I've downloaded on the source monitor. Sorry. See, anything in your project window which you would like to preview or view, you just double click it and automatically it shows on your source monitor. So I'm going to go ahead and play something for you, and I'm going to create an in and an out point on the footage I got right here on the source monitor. So I created an in and an out point, and now I'm going to insert it to my timeline with the shortcut keyboard period. As you see now, you can see the clip. It's inside my timeline. Now I'm going to play around with it. Now you could preview it on your program window. Move the playhead here. Just bear with me. As you can see, I could make it bigger by using the plus key on the keyboard, or I can make it smaller. I could use a cut, can make a cut on the clip. Then I could move it around the timeline, separate it from the other one, put it back. Could move it to the other video tracks. Could move it back with the arrow key. I could turn off the speaker on the audio track, turn it back on. Then I could undo stuff with the Command Z key. I could stretch the length of the clip. Let me just undo everything I did. See, I undid everything with the Command Z key. Back to its original state. So now I'm going to put an effect. I'm going to add an effect on the clip. Just bear with me. Okay, I want it to look black and white now. But now you see the red line over here showing me that I need to render. So sequence, render. This might take a little bit, but just be a little patient with me. Like I said before, my computer is really slow, and I apologize for that. Okay, now you can see it. It's playing now after it's rendered. And voila, that's your finished project. Now, You could play with, oh, one last thing, you could play around with the effects on the effects control tab on the source monitor. Interesting things over here you could do. Now I'm going to show you some other things, some cool things you could do to your clips. Now I'm going to export it. Export it on the H.264. Press export. This might take a little bit again. I'm sorry. Just have a very slow computer. Almost there. Okay, great, it's done. Let me bring this down. We're going to go into my scratch disk, and here it is. Our masterpiece is done, and we're going to play it. You see, black and white, just the way I wanted it. And that's it. That's my finished project. I hope you learned something today. You found some interested, and I hope it's beneficial what I did here for you today. At least you learned a little bit about Premiere Pro today. Thank you. Have a good day.